All right, you know what it is, boy. We live right now. It's Sunday sit downs with the G's. You know what that means? It's gonna be heavy duty conversation tonight. You got me right here, your boy Heat Detector, man. We got OG Cali Blue in the building.
In the building.
Yeah, and then we got a special guest from Cali as well. That boy Gary Guarantee is in the motherfucking building.
Okay.
And we gonna have a nice Yeah, my bad, fam. We're gonna have a nice little discussion, you know. And I know a few people in the watching the show right now. You see the headlines, you know. You see what it say. It's, you know, we talking about Cali, and it's the reason we talking about California. There's a reason we talking about Cali. Probably more specific, we're gonna be talking about LA. But let's not get it twisted. Cali is a different kind of place. I don't give a fuck where you from. You could be from New York. You could be the hardest nigga in New York. Come to Cali and you're gonna find out some shit. You know? So I'm gonna take a real quick time out. Y'all go ahead and keep the people entertained. I gotta switch this link over so we can get some people to tap in. So y'all excuse me for a moment.
Oh, do your thug thing, cousin.
Yeah.
So basically, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We just had this latest shooting of another rapper in LA County, Atlanta rapper J Money. Wow. I'm glad the brother, I haven't heard no news saying that the brother was deceased. I'm glad to hear that. You know what I'm saying? If he's not deceased, I pray for a speedy recovery. Let's just start right there.
Yeah, amen.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is just crazy, man. And we say it all the time, and I've been saying it all the time lately. LA is too grimy for y'all to come out here thinking that it's all sunshine, women, and weed.
It ain't sweet.
You know what I mean? It's not sweet at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if you haven't learned from the PNB Rock situation, bro, when are we gonna learn? You know what I'm saying? That should have been your example. You can't come out here like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's other places besides LA to go, and that's another thing. Why y'all always want to go to LA?
It holds a mystique, fam. It holds a mystique. Yeah, all that. That's what I was saying earlier.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what the facade is.
Wait, let me chime in. Right now, I'm from Cali, right? I'm from northern Central Valley, the Valley, Stockton, right? 209. I don't even go out there fucking around in LA like that, man.
You gotta speak up a little bit, fam.
I don't go fuck around and mess around in LA like that, man. You got to be up on your thing, man. You know, when they say, and when you're a factor, and they tell you got to check in, you better check in, man, or it could get ugly. You know that's real stuff, man. You better check in, man.
And that's facts. But at the same time, why should you have to deal with that?
It's horrible. That's horrible.
Why should you have to deal with that when we got this whole fucking state is beautiful and has beautiful beaches? Why do we got to settle for LA?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, I'll tell you this. Anything outside of San Francisco is grimy as fuck when you go up north. So once you get out of San Francisco, fuck, Oakland ain't shit but a big ass hood.
Well, let's not get San Francisco twisted.
I mean, maybe. Huh?
Let's not get San Francisco twisted either, because you know I've
heard.
Oh no! I'm saying
I've heard about some rappers getting robbed downtown San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco ain't no.
So yeah,
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that, you know, the culture and lifestyles are different. That's another thing that people don't understand. They all think California is just like one, like LA and Oakland are just like right next to each other. Or San Francisco, like right. I'm like, no, nigga, that's like driving out of state.
Right.
Yeah.
And with that being said, it's totally different cultures.
It is.
Absolutely.
But the gun and the gang culture is pretty much the same. The essays in Northern California are more like niggas than they are like in LA.
Right. Facts.
That's the big difference, and that's probably because LA is so close to Mexico and everything else. But the ones that are up north, they some whole niggas. You can't even hardly tell them that they ain't.
It's funny because the Yay area making hoods out here in the 209. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I already know. That's like a suburb now, but it's only 45 minutes away. To me, that's like driving in traffic to O'Hare Airport. It's still Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Takes about 45 minutes to get there.
Right.
And when I went to Stockton this last time, man, that motherfucker looked so dusty, dirty, ran down. Everybody was suspect. I'm like, my head was on a super swivel. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust now one of these niggas. I don't even trust the niggas I'm around.
Yeah.
And I know these motherfuckers, but I ain't seen them in so long.
It goes down.
I had to wait to get to my cousin's house to get drunk.
Right.
I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. In LA is the only place I ever lived where I carried a pistol on me 24/7. 24/7, and I wasn't gangbanging. I wasn't doing none of that shit. But that's how it is out there, because everybody got a banger on them.
Yeah, you got to have your equalizer, man. You got to equalize the odds, and it's sad. It's sad for us brothers because we black men in America, and that's we're the only culture, and we're the biggest consumers, but we don't own a lot of shit, and it's messed up.
You don't own a goddamn thing,
and it's messed up.
Here's the craziest thing: we influence more shit than any other culture.
That part.
But we don't own a damn thing off of what we influence.
That part.
And then they take the things that we come up with, our styles, our culture, our clothing, our language, our inventions, you name it,
and modernize them in pop culture
to make it theirs. Make it theirs.
Case in point, country music is rapping now. The country
is
rapping.
Yes.
And
yes.
It sell good, but to your point, you're absolutely right. They
you got to speak up, Gary.
To their point, you're absolutely right. They flipping it, man. When country start rapping, I said, "Oh my god."
Okay, so what? Like, okay, so they say black culture has a multi-trillion-dollar annually expenditure. Like that's like the more money goes out than comes in. So the black culture spends more money than black culture in America spends more money than any genre, any race of people, anything. So that means that black culture actually moves the needle when it comes to buying and spending, and moves the economy.
Exactly.
So, but don't own nothing.
But don't own a damn thing.
Hey man, that's sad. That's just really sad.
Okay, but what's the solution? Because even if we get motherfuckers to start owning shit, what's going to stop some shit like this? Atlanta rapper J Money shot and robbed in Los Angeles.
That's a great question. That's a great question. It's gonna
because with wealth comes good, because with great wealth comes also great responsibility.
Facts.
Exactly. That's facts.
You can't have a bunch of rich niggas running around shooting each other.
That is definitely facts. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of it is going to happen. And then, like the fathers and people going to jail, like we need our fathers and mothers got to step their game up too with these kids. I know they can't raise a man, but at the same time, they need to reach out to their uncles or their who somebody that's influencing them. If they need that male figure, they need to reach out. These women got to help too, man, because they let these kids do whatever. Man, I know a couple females out here. They kind of glorify their kid being, oh, my kid's a rider. My kid, bitch, is you crazy? I can't really cuss because I got these older folks. But like, is you crazy, you dumb beezy? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
exactly
and heard them.
Let me just share something real quick that he just did that probably went over your head. He said he can't curse because of the old folks that's up in there. That's called respect. That means that boy was raised right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's something you don't see anymore.
Exactly.
What you see, if somebody says, "Hey man, there's some open," man, fuck them motherfuckers.
Right.
Yep.
No,
and that's part of the goddamn problem too.
Yes, and I'm gonna be the first person to read a cat his rights. Like, come on, player. It ain't sweet.
Right.
And see, that goes back to a story I did a piece on. A woman was on a bus one day with a bunch of teenagers. And the teenagers was cursing, you know, and being disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? The woman asked them, can they please stop using foul language. These teenagers beat the hell out this woman and threw her off the bus.
Wow.
I said, man, oh no, hell no.
And
All of them need to be locked up so
Facts.
they can understand that there's consequences to your actions. You can't just go out here doing some shit and think you're gonna get away with it.
Right. Right.
You
well,
know?
who's going to hold them accountable? I'm sure there
We
was
need
some
to hold them
grown ass
accountable.
men. I'm sure there was some grown ass men on that goddamn bus.
And nobody did nothing. You know what's crazy about it? She screamed for the bus driver to stop the bus when they was beating her on the bus, and he kept going.
Wow. Man, he need his ass.
See, this is what I'm saying. He need that ass whooping too. Because here's the thing: men have gotten weak. We just say, you know what? It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
That's the first thing I notice what men do nowadays. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But you can sit there and watch a man beat down a woman. You can just sit there and watch a teenager just defile an adult, an elderly person. I can't understand it. Me, man, look, I probably would be in trouble because you know what? I've come to the conclusion that damn it, I fight kids too.
Right. And win, lose, draw. Win, lose, or draw.
Yes.
I try.
You know what? But I'm not gonna lose because I've been here too long. I know a whole lot of shit that they don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm pulling the cat out the bag. Believe that. You ain't gonna win this one, youngster.
Yeah. That part. Hey, so to go back to it's not off subject, it's on subject. Go back to the car. That car looked like it was lit up. Was that a Maybach with all kind of holes? Was I seeing
it was a Rolls Royce. They're not saying if the car was shot up, but they saying that he was shot.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought it was bullet holes. I can't really see it that good. Oh, let me blow it up. Oh, them look like bullet holes in the side of that thing.
That's probably what they did. They probably shot the car up. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's just crazy, man.
It looked like it's tattooed, like, or maybe that's the lights reflecting. Okay, but yeah, that.
Oh no, they shot him. They shot. So there's probably bullet holes in the car because they shot his ass and robbed him.
Yeah, and robbed him.
But the thing is, he was supposed to be at this spot for a video shoot. And again, when are these motherfuckers gonna learn? Stop fucking around on social media and putting your motherfucking location.
Well, that's
you can't.
That's selling yourself. You wanna you get it's a I guess it's a good and bad to that.
It's to win. It's a win-lose situation.
Correct.
We got Sinister Beats in the building.
Sinister Beast, what it do?
Man, I'm alive. What can I say?
Well, amen to that.
Amen to that. That's right.
I don't feel like doing shit. I just feel like laying here in the bed, just letting life pass me by right now. I'm good.
That's what's up, man. Shit, that's what's up, man. We got to do what's best for us at the time. For the time, you know. Hey,
yeah. So the thing is like he put his location, and that's pretty much been every rapper's motherfucking fall. You know what I'm saying? Downfall going to LA is putting on social media their motherfucking location. They know these niggas is hyenas out there. They hungry.
Yeah.
The homeless rate in California, that's the biggest form of gentrification that's going on right now in the world in California. They trying to move everybody. If you ain't got bread, they don't want you there.
Right. Exactly.
The cost of living is so motherfucking high there, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have a studio apartment damn near going for $3,000 a month, that's ridiculous, bro.
Man, that's horrible, man.
That's ridiculous.
Man, I can't even fathom to tell you what I was. Hey, boy.
Talk to him.
I might have to get the boy. I can't afford it right now. I can't.
They got to make crack.
Man, I'm gonna have to be like this again. Or something. And I hate to say, I'm gonna probably have to be like this or something out there. I'm gonna have to be like this. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta make crack sales legal again. Nicaragua needs to get back to war.
There's something going on, man.
Start fighting.
It's called gentrification, man.
Yeah.
When you want a motherfucker up out of an area, you make the cost of living unbearable
So
Yeah.
what's
for a
gonna
motherfucker.
happen when they run out of room to gentrify? They gonna start gentrifying the assholes or something? What the hell?
They're gonna
No,
do it.
I'm
They're gonna do it. We
The
accustomed.
hell?
clearly you ain't been to Cali, bro. I
I've
went
been to
there and
Cali.
walked into the
Before it was
grocery
all
store.
fucked up. When it was in the
I walked
beginning,
into the
it was
grocery
all
store and I
fucked up.
couldn't believe the motherfucking prices.
Oh
I
I
went to
couldn't
yeah.
fucking
Cali in
believe it.
2003, bro. It was starting to get like
And
that.
the girl at the counter was like, "Yeah, and I live in a tent right now." I'm what? The girl at the register, she living in a fucking tent and she got 2 jobs.
Yeah,
Saying
that's how fucking look. You cannot live in California unless you got a roommate with a roommate that got a roommate with another roommate. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Look, bro, look. I'm telling you, we already made
You
up
get a
our mind once.
trap
One,
house for 2,500 a month for a
Yeah.
room in a trap house
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
closet in the corner by the running water where they do the crack sales at.
Right.
yeah.
2,500
So
a month
I
for a
went
bunk bed.
when I went there, man. The lady said that I had never even heard no shit like this. They said they passed a law. The store security guard can't touch you, can't fuck with you. Anybody that's employed by Safeway or whatever store can't touch you, or they'll lose
cannot
their
touch
job.
you.
They're giving all the
They do,
citizens of
you got to
California
call
knee
the police,
pads.
and by the time the police come, they already gone.
Hold on,
And
man.
it
I'm saying
depends.
this.
And look, it
They
depends on
passing
where
out
you
knee
at because a lot of
pads.
times the police ain't even coming.
They like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, they passing out knee pads. Like, bro, let me get a bottle of water. I'll suck your dick. God damn, son. It's that bad out
Well,
there.
I don't
They
know what you're
giving
talking
out
about,
knee pads,
but
son.
she
Yeah,
said
I know
they
what you're
had
talking about.
she said they had a guy that comes in there
That crazy shit.
every day, every day, fills up a shopping cart and just walks the fuck out.
I believe it. They don't even chase after nobody running with. They not allowed to do that shit no more.
In
You can
California,
stop
they're not
it
allowed to
now.
do it.
That's
And on top of that, if the cops do show up, they can only write you a ticket. They can't arrest you.
wait.
Yeah, they can't arrest you.
Hey, just wait till January in Chicago. You're gonna see a bunch of bitches walk in Walmart butt ass naked and walk out with a bunch of shit. And they ain't gonna run. They just gonna walk right in, walk right out. Like fuck it. They ain't gonna do shit.
And you know what's crazy?
They gonna allow that
I'm gonna
purge.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy.
What's up?
Our car, was stolen about maybe 2, 3 weeks ago.
Uh huh.
We got the car back in about 3 hours. Dude who had the car, he went to jail. Did you know? Do you know they released that motherfucker the next day?
Oh no, I got one better for you because I think this is what Sinister Beats was talking about. January 1st, they passed what they're calling now the purge law here in Illinois.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I heard about that.
outside of first degree murder, you're getting a ticket and that's it.
Yeah.
You ain't going to jail.
They gonna sit there and see a bunch of butt naked ass ratchet bitches walk right in Walmart and walk out with like $100,000 worth of shit, and they ain't gonna do shit. They gonna be like, whatever. Fat naked bitch in Walmart, another day, another dollar. She's probably
That's what the big concern is right now. They say that law is going to cut crime down, and part of the reason by that law here is because they were saying that bails were disproportionately given to minorities, right? So a minority has a bail of $500,000 for a misdemeanor that a white person has, and they got a what you call it, bond. You know what I'm saying? Where they just sign for themselves and they just walk out. So it's disproportionately handed out to people of color. So the thought is, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking is, because now you can have assault, you can have assault and battery, you can have negligent homicide, you could have all types of different shit. You could rape a motherfucker, and all you're gonna get is a ticket. You ain't going to jail.
Yeah, that's crazy.
As of January 1st here in Illinois, and they calling it the purge law.
Right, I heard about.
I mean, you're gonna have to go to court at some point. But look, check this out. If I shoot a motherfucker, right, and he don't die, they're gonna write me a ticket. Well, I'm just gonna go finish the job.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, okay.
I'm moving back.
You know, I raped a couple of kids, and then what? You let me out?
We're not.
You can go rape some
Back to
more.
Chicago. Y'all better watch out. I'll move back to Chicago now. I'm gonna be strapped up.
Yeah, that part.
What you saying, Gary?
I'm gonna be purged up, baby.
And look, it's crazy because you know what people that law is made for. It's made for us, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
that's
And the fucked up part about it is niggas is gonna act wild because they in their mind they thinking they getting away with some shit. Because they're
Exactly. Now they're gonna
misinterpreting the
go
law,
shoot.
and then by them calling it the purge law, motherfuckers are thinking of that movie and shit, and they ain't thinking of the real repercussions and shit. Just like them PPL loans,
what that is.
they coming after niggas for them motherfuckers.
Man,
That's the new Rex 84. What they call get rid of all blacks. Mass extermination. That's the new Rex 84. Mass extermination of all blacks. It's look that up. Rex 84. You know what I'm saying? That's the mass extermination of all
well,
blacks.
it's the same way they doing it with the music as well. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, back in the day when hip hop first came out, you had different genres, right? How many genres you got now? Think about that.
You got one, murder.
Exactly. You got the drill rap, and that's fucking it.
Murder rap. That's it.
And everybody is on the fucking drill rap.
Lean pills, or
I'm not.
isolate yourself, or dance.
I'm
So
not.
what they basically did was they cut everything else out. They cut everything else out because they know these little young niggas is gonna go out here listening to this stupid ass shit, thinking that they can do the same thing that these other motherfuckers is doing,
Hey, I got
and
one
then they
up
gonna
on
act a
y'all
fool
though.
with it.
Watch this though. In about 2 years, right? The way rap's going, in about 2 years, they're gonna endorse one kind of food, and I'm gonna tell you what kind of food that is. They sell it at Trader Joe's. It's called Pirates Booty Popcorn.
Hey.
These
Say
rappers
what?
be some booty bandits, boy. They gonna be rapping about Pirates Booty Popcorn in 2 years, boy. The motherfuckers ain't got no guidance. They turning into females out here. These rappers turning into straight females with some overcompensation issues, boy. Trying to
All right. Well, we're trying to stay on topic right now. And right now, we're talking about the topic is and shall stay about California and how people think it's sweet out there and it's not, and how these rappers is getting popped off, and the reason that these problems exist in California. I'm not saying they don't exist in other places, but California is now known. California is the place that rappers go to get slain. You know what I'm saying?
Downtown California is basically the world's biggest home.
Wait a minute. You said downtown California? You mean LA? You mean Oakland? You mean San Francisco? You mean San Jose? You mean Fresno? What downtown are you specifically talking about? San Diego? You know what I'm saying?
Downtown LA, San Francisco too. Shit. Downtown LA is like a homeless shelter. Downtown San Francisco, same shit. Oakland downtown, same shit. They got an area in San Francisco called the Tenderloin, and it's downtown, and it ain't shit but homeless people, meth addicts, drug addicts, all that shit in San Francisco downtown. There's a motherfucker who was talking about they paying homeless people $650 a month just to be homeless in San Francisco. The motherfucker like he from Seattle or some shit, but he came to San Francisco because they pay him to be homeless. And they're like, you gonna get a job? He's like, fuck no, I ain't getting no job. I'm fucking getting paid to be right here on these streets. They giving them.
Nah, I think you're misinterpreting what that. If that does exist, I think you're misinterpreting what it is because.
They giving them $200 for food.
Nah, bro. We just had two people from California. I lived in California. I was born in California, and I'm telling you, that is not what it is. We just got through saying the cost of living is so fucked up.
Yeah,
that they're trying to compensate people. They're trying to compensate people that are living on the streets because they don't have anywhere else to go because the cost of living.
That too, shit. You can't even get like you said. It's worse than Brooklyn. You can't.
So they're not paying nobody to be on the street.
Homeless.
You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to help supplement their income.
They're trying to help them out. That $600 ain't shit when it comes to how much rent is out here.
That ain't shit to groceries. We had one cart.
Look, bro. Let me explain something to you. A motel room for a week costs damn near $600. You
What?
understand what
More
I'm
than that
saying?
in San Francisco? What? More than
So
that in
so
San
understand what I'm
Francisco?
saying. That $600, that ain't shit. That's just
Yeah,
to supplement what they got coming in.
right. But I mean, still,
Yeah.
that ain't shit though. And $600 ain't even a week, bro. $600 like 2 days in San Francisco.
Listen,
Are you
that
kidding
don't
Pretty
that
much,
like
yeah.
when we was out there in Oakland, when we went out there, me and my sister went out there to see my son and also to see my family. My cousin that was like on here and shit. Well, like I said, we went to the grocery store. We had like a cart full. We're thinking maybe $200 worth of shit. Stop playing. That shit was almost $500 motherfucking dollars.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Mm-hmm.
is like, so because we shopped for like the whole week we was going to be there at the Airbnb. And by the way, this Airbnb was supposed to be $1 million home. That shit was smack that. Soon as we got off the plane and we was going to the Airbnb, I told my sister, I said, no. We going to the fucking hood. She's like, there ain't no way they set us up to be up in the hood at this $1 million Airbnb. I think my sister misunderstood. It's $1 million home, but that's everywhere in Cali.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
Where it's at. We were smack in the middle of the motherfucking hood at this Airbnb. So anyways, we bought enough food for the 5 days. You know, a week's worth of food. You know what I'm saying? Shit to cook. You know, nothing special. We didn't go high end, nothing. You know what I mean? Just shit to cook that we knew we was going to eat. You know what I'm saying? Down there, $500 motherfucking dollars.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So if you think about the motherfucker giving somebody $600 motherfucking dollars, they still got to eat. And if they got kids,
Exactly.
Well, this what they doing
that
in
ain't
America.
nothing. Not even compared to having a roof over your head. The lady at work at Safeway said she worked 2 motherfucking jobs. Safeway was her second motherfucking job, and she still couldn't afford a 1-bedroom apartment for her and her 2 kids.
Nope. Mm-mm.
And you know what she did, by the way? She's like, yeah, y'all from out of town, y'all don't understand. Half the shit she just put in our bag. She said, don't even trip. I got you. And it was still damn near $500. She put about half the shit. Half the shit, she just threw it in the bags. That's how wild it is in Cali. Now imagine you a whole rapper. You got this jewelry on. You riding around because you don't know where you at. You think it's all sunshine. You see palm trees for the first time and all this other bullshit. You riding around. Oh yeah, I'm about to be at the your digs on. You know, you on Instagram. You doing this shit. Yeah, it's hyenas out there hungry.
See, let me explain something to you. And I watch this and I see the difference. Take Daz, for instance, from the Dog Pound.
Mm-hmm.
I got him on my IG, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see him post shit all the time. He got his jewelry on. He doing his shit. But here's the thing. I notice he doesn't post them when he's there. He posted a day later. 2-3 days later. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't post it while you there. After you leave, okay, then you can post it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hell yeah.
You don't say, hey, by the way, I'm going to Roscoe's Chicken. I heard it was really good.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Have all your jewelry. And not you go into the Roscoe's that's right in the fucking hood, surrounded by 3 different fucking gangs.
Exactly. Which is why I'm saying they could have came out here. Look, I live what Disneyland is. You understand what I'm saying?
Orange County.
You have not heard of no rapper that said I went to Disneyland and I went to Roscoe's and Chicken and Waffles afterwards and I got robbed. You can go to Roscoe's right down the street from Disneyland after you leave Disneyland with your family and you can have a motherfucking ball and you ain't got to worry about none of that shit. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's in an SA hood. But the problem is they shut the motherfucking SAs down. They ain't doing shit to nobody. So you good.
Right.
Period. So if you want to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, you don't have to go to LA, man. You don't have to endanger your life by going to LA because you want some Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah, they got it in Orange County, and it tastes the same.
Exactly. Ain't nothing different.
It tastes the same.
Ain't nothing different. It's been there for years.
Some syrup and butter. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's been there for years.
Yeah. That's like Fat Burger. I used to love Fat Burger, but you'd never catch me at that motherfucker in the middle of the night.
Fat Burger is one that, man, back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
about. When gang banging was at its height and is at its peak. Oh no, you don't get caught in no Fat Burger. You went to Fat Burger during the motherfucking day, and then at the same time, then at the same time, it depended on where the Fat Burger was. Yeah. Like anytime I went to LA, I never stopped at no motherfucking restaurants. I never stopped at no gas stations. I never stopped at no grocery stores. I went to the place that I was supposed to be going, and I took my motherfucking ass home.
Thank you.
There's no reason for me to be in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Well, ain't that what they say about it?
Then I don't need to be there.
Well, ain't that what they say about every big city? They, when they say when you go to New York, and I can attest to this as well. Stop staring at they say it here in Chicago. Don't be staring up at the buildings and everything, and don't be doing all that shit because everybody know you're an out of towner.
I told matter of fact, that's crazy because I told my wife and my daughter that the other day. I said, when you go to New York City, they said how they figure out you're not from there is when you get downtown and you start staring up at them damn buildings.
Don't stare at shit. Walk with intent. Like if shit's going on, don't turn around, don't look. Walk with intent, like you know where you're going, like you belong there. You know what I'm saying? That's everywhere. But why? Oh, why, when they get to Cali, do they do the goddamn goofy?
They put their guards down.
Is it the sunshine and the goddamn palm trees, fam?
It's the palm trees, the sunshine, the women, and the motherfucking weed.
But they can get better weed. They can get better weed in Oregon. They can get better weed in motherfucking Colorado.
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this.
You can get better weed in Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Cali Cali ain't the place no more for weed. Minnesota got better weed.
But you got to look at it like this. When you walk into them dispensaries, California got a way of putting them women behind them goddamn counters. Yeah, you gonna want to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I never been that type of nigga. That's like saying a motherfucker going to a store. That's when them bitches come in there like, oh, it looks good on you. You should buy it type shit. Nah, man. I mean, shit.
Well, you got to think about it like this. You know, a lot of niggas is what they call what they call it. What's the phrase for it? Dick happy. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. Everything is about fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those are the ones that's gonna keep coming back. And then the ones with the money, they like to flash that money thinking that's gonna pull them.
Oh, I know some goofy niggas like that.
See, that's what I'm saying. And those are the ones who end up like, you know what I'm saying? You
end up like you mean end up like this?
Yes, exactly. You can't do that out here, bro. You cannot do that out here. I was saying it earlier. If you're gonna come to LA, you gotta come out here and be a plain Jane, bro.
Yeah.
That means no luxury outfits, no jewelry on your neck, and no luxury whips.
Facts.
You gotta move like a plain Jane.
You gotta move like a civilian.
Exactly, because I'm telling you, as soon as they see the shine, everything else is out the window.
Completely. So, I tell my wife this type of shit. My wife and my kids this type of shit all the time, even here in Chicago. Drive where you're going with intent, even if you're lost. And we've been here 16 years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I still have to remind them. You can't, because, the carjacking out here has gotten ridiculous. The shit's so wild now, you know what I mean? It's like you cannot not be too careful anymore.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be on your P's and Q's 100% of the time, all the motherfucking time. Because if not, I like look when my wife and kids leave and they move around and if I feel like it's been too long, I'm calling them like, where the fuck y'all at? What the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Because don't call me when the shit's happening because what can I do? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you're supposed to be maneuvering like you know how to maneuver anyways. And to just to say something on a point that you were saying earlier about people not doing nothing. So the other night, my wife and kids they went to Walmart or something. It was like 8 at night. It was dark. So y'all be careful. Oh, they will. Now they gone like 2.5 hours, man. What the fuck is going on at Walmart that they gone 2.5 hours? Because Walmart is right down the street. I call. So what the fuck are you doing? Where you at? Where you guys at? Oh, there was a guy laying on the street on Western, and we stopped to see. I said, why in the fuck? Now my whole thing was, why in the fuck would you stop?
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You want to make sure he's okay, but this city
call somebody.
Call somebody.
You don't
Yeah.
stop. Call somebody.
Don't stop. Call somebody. Because this city is about that type setup shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and I'm like, yo, so I sent so you sent our son over there, his goofy ass, to try to touch. Why not? Why didn't you call 911 or something and keep it pushing? You could easily tell 911 this motherfucker is sitting on the corner of Western and whatever in the fuck they were at. They were on 79th or something. Western and 79th. Yeah, some shit like that. Why didn't you do that? Why are you stopped? Why are you pulled over? Get back in the fucking car, and if you're going to be there, lock the goddamn doors and wait.
Exactly.
If that's what you're going to do. You don't have a heart. You're just so inconsiderate. No, I'm trying to tell y'all something. This is the world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
This is the mother. I told my daughter's going to Miami, her and her friends. She already booked her flight and everything. I told her, I said, baby, listen, don't go there, fuck with anybody. This is the South. This is some totally different shit.
Mm-hmm.
And these niggas out there is on some totally different shit. Don't fuck with nobody. Don't let nobody know where the fuck y'all staying at. What the fuck y'all doing. And if you feel like anything is out of the ordinary or whatever, get the fuck out of there.
Exactly.
And I keep pressing this in her head. She's like, I know, Daddy, I know. I said, no, you don't. Until you go to these places, y'all going, you want to see Miami. I get it. I want you to travel. I want you to do things, but I want you to be fucking careful.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cold, cold world out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And she she under the protection umbrella. You know what I'm saying? She don't be worrying about too much shit because I'm always with her. She go with me everywhere. I don't, and yeah, you can't, I told her, I said, just how you aware here, don't go there and not be aware.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you having fun or it seems cool or it's whatever, because them niggas are savages down there too.
Yeah, exactly.
And the laws are different because niggas carry pistols out there like it ain't shit.
Man,
big guns. It's the South. Big guns.
Yeah, big guns. Well, shit, we're a little bit over our 30 minutes. I got to be getting up out of here.
Yeah.
Get ready to go to work. But see, I want to tell you about this story. You probably heard of it. A young lady went to Cabo with some people she called friends.
Supposedly best friends.
Yeah, and she ended up dead. They beat her to death, and now I'm hearing that they robbed her of $10,000. So look,
see,
you can't, you got, just because they your friend. Look, you still have to have your escape route, and you still have to have some type of protection.
Friends.
Yes. Understand this, y'all young people, man. This message is for y'all, man, because y'all tend to think everyone is your friend.
Talk to them.
Everybody ain't your friend. You can
Church.
you can know somebody for 20 fucking years and they can end up being your worst fucking enemy in less than a day.
Church.
Understand that. So when you travel outside to these places that you're not at home and you're with these different people, number one, always make sure you have a way home.
Right? Talk
Always
to
make sure
him.
you got a way home. Number two, always make sure you got some type of protection. Sometimes I don't care if it's a pair of scissors. You got some type of protection with you.
Talk to
Number
him,
three,
fam.
you let somebody always know your exact location where you are. Because
Always.
people don't value you like your family values you.
God damn, man. Talk to these motherfuckers,
Period.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Period. Y'all need to understand this life is cold as a winter breeze and you're butt naked laying in the snow. They don't give two shits about you.
That's
Especially
facts.
when you are a black female or a black male, Hispanic male or Hispanic female.
Any
They
person
don't
of
give
color,
two fucks
any
about
person
you.
of melanin.
So when you
Talk to
go
him,
to
man.
places, three things you need to do. You need to have protection, you need to have a way home, and you need to have somebody that knows where exactly your location is. Period.
Facts. And keep that phone charged.
And keep that phone charged. And keep that
Man,
phone
look,
charged.
once again, man, it's been an honor. It's been brilliant. It's been lovely. I appreciate you, fam. We're going to get up out of here. This has been Sunday Sit Downs with the OGs, man. You got myself, Heat Detector, and
OG Cali Blue, aka Cadillac Chronicles.
we're gonna see you again next Sunday, man. Y'all people be safe and be crazy. I was gonna say be crazy, but be safe, be
And you ain't
creative.
gotta stay dangerous. Stay open-minded.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
woke. Keep your eyes open. You ain't gotta be
And
dangerous. You ain't gotta be
yeah,
dangerous. See, that's another saying, black people, man. We ain't gotta stay dangerous. We ain't gotta stay dangerous. They already think we dangerous any fucking way.
facts,
We only playing into their hands when we say shit like that. So
facts,
stay at peace, my people, and keep your eyes on the prize and watch yourself.
facts.